We have not gone to the glowing sea yet, no. A companion function, as it exists in a mod companion Skyrim, that holds items free and marks them as to sell. Then when you go to a city with a general merchant, he or she will go sell the items in the inventory marked for you and bring you back the caps. That's actually a mechanic in Torchlight 2. When you play Torchlight 2, you automatically play with a pet, and you just load the pet's inventory up, and you don't even need to go to a place that's got a merchant in it for him to sell your stuff for you. You could literally send the pet home to sell your stuff for you. I don't know, not only can I not find the shotgun, I can't even find that fucking mattress that I saw in here once upon a time. This thing is disarmed. Would it not be great if Travis was just like... But he won't do it. You can only expect so much from the boys' programming, you know? Ah, here we are. It would be very easy to say, I accidentally picked it up out of his inventory, and then I dropped it on the ground. Blasphemy. Well, I mean, it kind of rules, but if we wanted to make the game easier, we wouldn't play it with so many fucking restrictions. You know? No, okay, we're working our way up to the glowing sea. We're at 26 now, maybe, yeah, 26. We need to be at least 27, but probably 35 would be my guess. Try the pickpocket thing and see if he goes for the shotgun. You mean if I pickpocketed his gamma rounds off of him? He would probably just get out his little pipe rifle again or something. But I can't take his stuff off of him. That's okay. Fuck the shotgun. Easy come, easy go. Yeah, no. It would be funny to do something like if there was a companion thing that lets you pick up the... Oh, for a second there I thought maybe he killed the behemoth. But he did ever so slightly a sliver worth of life to it. It'd be funny if you could tell the companions to pick a bunch of shit up and then drop everything they have, but I guess that would really only be useful for this one build and no other time. Yeah. No, I can dig it. It is kind of a bummer. It would be almost worth it to take that thing home and put it in a display case and be like, yep, see, here's this fucking insane thing. That, by the way, if Jack himself decided it was time to start using, it would be fine. He wouldn't even need to have rifleman perks for it. He could just go along, and if he ever saw anybody who was ever looking at him wrong, he could just go plink, and most enemies would die from just that. Other enemies, he might go plink, 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 and then they would die from just that. The old wounding combat shotgun. If you are perhaps watching this on YouTube and don't know why the thing is so fucking insane, I would like to explain that enemies don't have a resistance to that exact kind of damage. They have resistances to everything else. Radiation, fire, lasers, bullets, baseball bats, what the fuck ever. But they don't have a resistance to bleeding damage. It goes right through their armor, right to their body, and it does that damage over time, but it stacks up. So it will kill everything. Everything in the world. It will kill the Deathclaws, it will kill the Mirelurk Queens, it will kill anybody you've ever had a problem with. All the time, all the way. Even robots. It's really weird.
Can we trade a few things? Go ahead.
No. Yep. Even robots bleed to death. Yeah, that shotgun is the end-all, be-all problem solver for Fallout 4. That or a weapon that fires at an incredible rate, like a wounding, rapid submachine gun or whatever. But the difference is that a shotgun uses a shell to do 7 times that damage. Whereas a pipe pistol or whatever else you make automatic would do, you know, it would do, yeah, it would do like 7, 8 bullets. And you'd have to hit with every single one of them. The shotgun, if you were close enough and you went plink, it would just melt everybody. Yeah, even deactivated turrets that are otherwise invulnerable. It will destroy everything in the game. It would be funny to have it even kill like essential characters, but that's not the quite the case. The essential character shit is still locked in and a pain in the ass. But it would be awesome if that just wasn't the case. You know? Like the only way to kill anybody who you hate that the game won't let you get rid of, and therefore break the game forever, is to do it with essential characters. So you can't even make a supply line out of that guy. I'm gonna have to go back out and supply line somebody else. Let me just clear this place out a little bit. You shoot the sun and it's permanently night. It bleeds its little sunny body all over the Commonwealth. It's true. If you made that combat shotgun automatic, even if you did nothing else to it, I mean, no upgrades at all for, you know, damage. But the damage of the actual bullet doesn't even matter. You could just hold down the button and it would kill everything. I wish I could show you, but I can't, not with this build. Maybe one day I'll show you a guy that takes that's just there to demonstrate how fucking crazy wounding is. We console in the shotgun and don't give him anything else. No perks, no special stats, specials all the way to 1. We get him addicted to every drug and then we just watch him annihilate. Why do these kids collect so many burnt comics? They're burnt, dude. You can't even read them. That was weird. Oh, there's still a bottle in there. He was hiding. Okay. Get out of the way, lady. I actually think when they attack this place, they come up the other side. But it don't matter none. I probably can build the medic station right here. I don't know if he will be the one to use it, but it's worth a shot. Out of the way, Travis. You bastard. You always wanted to do a kill everything playthrough, but it would make the killing the Institute impossible? Not necessarily. Who says you gotta kill everybody the moment you see them? You could work your way up and then annihilate everyone backwards, you know? Backwards compatible murder. Oh, are you gonna work this fucking med station, or are you gonna look at it like a rotten fuck?
Hey.
Not many doctors around these days. You should let me take a look at you.
I'm a doctor now!
Yeah. Take a look at you. Tell me your symptoms.
Feeling sick.
Alright, the reason we want a med station here is because I want to be able to clear my rads and my diseases right before I go out to the glowing sea. And then when I get back, same thing.
Just hurt all over.
Scrapes and bruises.
Sure.
What Jack has, no doctor can cure. Actually, he can cure dark cravings too.
No other complaints.
All right.
Isn't there some way in the vanilla game to make it so that nobody's essential? Or, I don't know how to put it. The essential flags are dropped after a quest line or whatever. Cure the dark craving so I won't go ravenous between here and there. I don't think that that's all that important, actually.
Just so you know, I'm keeping my eye on you. I saw
Why? Because I turned your dad from a farmer into a doctor? Jesus. This kid is like, once my dad and I, we would just pick corn all day. Now, he's a fucking doctor in the Commonwealth. I'm keeping an eye on you. You ruined my life. Let's see, this is trying to send me back to Garvey as well. It might be time to just go do that shit, you know? Take independence back. We need to go and get another settler from somewhere to run this joint from. Because we need to build... Yeah, we need to either build a radio tower from here that connects to places, or the other way around. We can't even build a generator, let alone a radio tower. Maybe Jack is on a keto diet. It's true. It's no wonder he's so skinny. And he's so susceptible to disease. No other complaints, just the old dark cravings. Top of the chipper morning to you. Speaking of backwards compatible murder, did a build in New Vegas. Oh god. Where you killed everyone in secret, even unarmed people, but I did nice things to the point of killing them. Still end up with not so bad karma. That's kind of how Vicious played. I think they took the entire Vicious video down. The one that I had for Cowboy Bebop. I think they took that whole video down because they had so much of the real folk blues in the end of it. But essentially, he was a character that used nothing but the katana. And he worked with everybody until they ran out of quests. Then he killed them all. So just like in Cowboy Bebop, where he works with the military on Mars, and then he betrays everybody, and then he works with the Syndicate, the Red Dragon Syndicate, and then he betrays everybody, and he works with Spike, and then he betrays him. It's just like that, where he just milks everything for all that it can possibly get out of it, and then he just wipes them out all by themselves. This place? It's fine. This guy right here? This guy? Not this guy. This guy? With his mini nuke launcher just hanging out? He's alright. They're fine. They're just minding their own business. Of course, it would kind of be funny to send Ada up there. See what she can do. But what she would do is get nuked, and that would be the end of that.
If they're out there, well, you're going to regret this. I think they got away.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
My apologies. I think I've lost them. Your destruction. We've lost them, sir.
She's using like her third grader fighting style. The like windmill fighting style. She's like, if I hit you, it's your own fault. If I hit you, it's your own fault. Old school RuneScape playthrough? Oh, Jesus. No, I can't. I cannot afford to put everybody through anything so painful. I have to really get to the point where we're pulling in new people and but staying relevant and fun. RuneScape would probably not do that job. Well, it would probably pull in people, but it would probably pull in children. What are you talking about, Ada? You're not wearing any clothes right now. I can see everything. Your weird robo boobs and your flaming genital region. What are we doing? Are we going to get Preston out of the castle? We may as well. Then we can start taking quests and turning them in again. You know? Because he's got all these radiant quests that we could do, but don't do. It's true. We don't want to pull in children. They show up there like, hey, listen. And then they start calling me a fucking scrub for not knowing how to play RuneScape. They're like, you don't even know how to exploit the runes that you scrape off the ground with the rune scraper? And I'm like, no. And they're like, what are you, like fucking 80 years old? You're so old you don't remember how to play RuneScape? I'm like, I've never played this shit before. Just ignore him. He's fine back there, causing a ruckus. The rune scraper. A robust. Ah. Mute. Hit your mute button. We're walking directly into Jamaica Plain. She can kill these guys in one hit, but for some reason she doesn't do the job.
Heads up.
No problem.
I think we're heading directly in there. Directly into Jamaica fucking Plain. Chocolate headquarters. Travis is still over there, getting fucking harassed. Ada, I'm watching out for these bad guys. This place doesn't need to really be cleared. Oh, hey, Travis. Welcome to the fucking party, pal.
Take a look.
Chocolate! Chocolate?
Yo. Psst.
Just walk around with me and fight some shit, okay, Ada? Travis ain't gonna do fucking anything to these guys. Check it out. Full life. What's this chocolate thing? It's a mod that we had in the Edgelord playthrough that was specifically re-requested for this build. All it does is swap out the ghouls,
What can I do for you?
like sound with the chocolate guy from SpongeBob SquarePants. President Trump as a companion? That's fun. We have a build for President Trump. And I've already stated several times that if he ever gets impeached, I'll do the build again, but better. As an actual challenge. What? Nice! Bonus points, Travis. Bonus points. I'm gonna eat this guy. I like the skinny ones that are all stringy and jerky, like, you know? If they have spent some time in the sea, that's just like salted cured meat. Okay, we have to go in here, and we have to also clear out the dudes in there. I think those are the only two places that you have to clear out. Travis might not be able to kill those ghouls, but I bet you anything he can blow up some trucks. Already dehydrated, pre-seasoned. It's a good thing Ada can kill these guys in one hit. Because Travis is literally healing them with every shot. You did? Well.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you. Oh,
Check it out.
You. The real Jimbo Jam. Thank you for that follow. Hi. We're just watching these guys freak out about fucking chocolate.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Ouch! Fuck! Eat them. You gotta eat them up. The Obelisk be with you.
My apologies. I think I've lost that.
It's definitely horrible. It makes you fear them in a completely different way. You know? We have to go upstairs to trigger the ghoul crawling over the pile of bullshit. And then there's one of the two areas that it requires clearing for you to activate and then scrap all of Jamaica Plain. It's right here. Where is Ada? Yay, Horsemans with another $10 says chocolate. Thank you, Horsemans. You are so cool. Wait a second. Is that the top donation now? Let me take a look see here. Oh no, it's Murph and Turf is 25, but you're a 20. So write that down. So I don't forget.
I'd be happy to help if
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Oh, shit. You're doing great, Ada. You stop that. Stop it. Doesn't help, Travis. Doesn't help. Does not help. Acrobat synth left leg. Holy bully bully bullshit. We don't need the password or any of that. We could take them bottle caps. You got all kind of combat armor and shit. You crave a different kind of food. Like this kind? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, our no items run is so far nothing but caps and quest items. And occasionally I'll either accidentally grab something and then drop it immediately, or the game will force something onto me as the result of finishing a quest or something, and then I have to go back and drop it. But that's it. That's all I got. I can punch people, I just very rarely do. Okay. Now here's a problem.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
I'm gonna let that play out entirely. Because there's ghouls, there's a Travis, and there's landmines all over that. All over that place. Ada, he's not gonna be able to do that.
That one.
Yeah, the hardest part is not being able to gather up junk, because that means I don't get to have all kinds of extra helpful shit. Nope, I think we're good in here. I'm just gonna scrap everything in here and connect it all up. We can eventually do another run at the grinding of experience, because I don't get basically any quest experience. Or, not quest experience. Combat experience. Don't you look at that? There's another guy just hanging out. Not really sure what he wants out of life. But I'm sure somebody will let him know. There's another guy right there. What's up, Bubbles? I'm just gonna keep scrapping while Travis fails to achieve anything with that gamma gun in here. You are not going to win, Travis. Ada could maybe help you.
Chocolate.
And it looks like she did. Don't forget to thank her. Travis never thanks anybody. Travis don't thank nobody. We don't have any gears. Actually, I think we have a gear as a result of this area, but we don't have any concrete. So I can't put any water down. But I can at least put a proper bed down in here. How often do you suppress the urge to pick up cool shit? Usually I'm okay about it. There was one thing that I picked up, force of habit, and then I just put it back down again, and it was a Nuka cherry. So it doesn't happen all that often, actually. But that wounding combat shotgun, man, that thing was no fucking joke. I think it's funny that it won't let me drop that battlefield holotape no matter how long I live. Well, we got us yet another settlement, but I can't connect them up yet.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Right to the goddamn cemetery. Sour Skittles.
Did you hear that? Nothing.
This kind of playing reminds you of Dark Souls. If I had a crazy melee weapon, I guess it could be like that a little bit. Where if you get hit by certain attacks, it's just instant you died. The thing that kills us the most is Travis detonating a landmine underneath us. Of course, when we were running around on Tuesday, we were getting fucking savaged by all kinds of shit. But I suppose it's time to go see if we can... Yeah, you can unmute. I suppose it's time to go see if we can locate us a friendly neighborhood Preston Garvey. If for no other reason, so that I can be like, hey, we did this settlement, we did this settlement, we did this settlement. And he'll be like, that's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. Shit, poison. Pain. Extraordinary pain. This way.